Have you ever caught yourself telling a lie that didn't even matter? You didn't gain anything from it. You weren't in danger. So why did you do it? We often think lying is about deception. But here's the truth. Most lies are not about fooling others. They're about protecting ourselves from judgment, conflict, and sometimes from emotions we're not ready to face. Welcome to Behavora, where we decode human behavior, one layer at a time. Lying isn't always telling a big, dramatic falsehood. Sometimes it's as small as, "I'm fine. I forgot when you didn't," or "I was stuck in traffic when you just left late." Psychologically, lying is a defense mechanism. It protects us from feeling guilt, from being criticized, or from hurting someone else. Even kids lie by age 3. It's one of the first signs of intelligence, because it means they understand what others know and what they don't. When we lie, the brain's prefrontal cortex, the part that handles decision-making, lights up. At the same time, the amygdala, which regulates emotion, may trigger anxiety, especially if you fear being caught. But over time, the more a person lies, the less the amygdala reacts. This is called emotional desensitization. In other words, the brain starts to normalize lying, especially if there are no consequences. And if lying leads to less discomfort, the brain stores that as a reward. Now the behavior becomes a habit. Sometimes people lie not to gain something, but to avoid discomfort. You say you like their cooking when you don't. You pretend to remember someone's name when you're clueless. It's easier than risking awkwardness, shame, or confrontation. Other times we lie to protect our self-image. You want to seem more confident, more successful, more in control. So you stretch the truth just a little. Ironically, we also lie to protect others' feelings. "I love your outfit." "You did great." Harmless, right? But too many of these nice lies can blur the line between kindness and inauthenticity. Sometimes we don't lie to others, we lie to ourselves. "I'm happy." "I don't care." "I'm over it." These are defense lies, not spoken out loud, but repeated in our heads until we believe them. Psychologists call this self-deception. It helps us avoid pain, but it also keeps us from healing, changing, or facing the truth we're afraid of. Not all lies are harmful, but every lie leaves a crack. Lying, even small lies, slowly erodes trust, both with others and with yourself. Over time, you start to doubt your own integrity. And others? They stop believing what you say, even when you're telling the truth. So why do people lie, even when they don't need to? Because the truth feels risky. But honesty, even when uncomfortable, is the only path to real connection and self-respect. If this helped you understand people just a little better, subscribe to Behavora. We explore psychology, behavior, and the mind, so you can move through the world with more clarity and less confusion.